God fucking damn it. Okay.
Okay, go.
Disco Elysium.
So
It's a communist simulator. I don't know
yes,
what it is.
it's capitalism and communism for dummies. Let's just put it
Yes.
that way. So I met the guy na, the head of the union, the fat guy, and yung
Yes.
fucking office. He was look here. The game does. Ang ganda ng game in a way that you don't know who's really bad or who's really good in that. Maybe except Measurehead. Okay, so my partner, I'm talking to him. Is he a good guy or a bad guy? Remember, because he looks so slimy, but he's well spoken. Like
Yeah, it's
he sends you into a mission where I need signatures in this
mm,
apartment, but he says, magtatayo lang naman sila ng youth center. Eh. That's good for the children. Keep the kids off drugs, and I want fair pay for all of my union workers. And he looks such like a slimy guy, but I don't know if he's good or not. Eh. Like I'm still
he,
confused.
he's I actually love how confusing his morality is.
Yes, yes.
He's kind of like how do I describe him? I
He is
think
the best character for me that I
yeah,
met.
Wow.
he
Yeah.
How
you
many
can
days are
tell.
you in? How many days
Oh yeah,
is
how
this?
many days?
Day 3 na ako.
Oh my fucking god, we've been talking about this game for 3 weeks. I'm day 1. It's so fucking long pala.
Finish!
No, I'm just waiting for time. Pero like when you say, I thought you were gonna say, oh, I'm like a week 2. Day fucking 3.
I mean, I think the whole
I'm
game
taking
is
my
just
time with it. I'm taking my
yeah.
time with
I
it.
know.
I don't know how
I'm
many
taking my
days the
time
whole
as
game
well.
is. Yeah. I forgot how many days. I think it's like 5 or 7 days. I forgot. But anyway,
Talaga? Okay, that's hopeful. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
because I like that. I like I forgot his name. He's the guy whose
yeah,
eyeballs are like facing
yeah.
in two different
And he's really
directions.
and he's really fat.
He's really fat and slimy,
Yeah,
and he smokes a fat cigar.
yeah.
But yeah, I never to this day I finished the game, and to this
Yeah.
day I couldn't like point if he's a
Yeah.
bad guy or a good guy,
Yeah.
and I like that. Like that's
Mm. None of the
Even it's so
characters are you
ugly.
never get a clear interpretation.
yeah,
Like even Kuno to the point na oh he's like this because he's been abused as a kid and
yeah,
molested.
exactly, yeah, yeah.
And like
Cool,
yeah,
no.
there's
I mean, even Measurehead, he's a racist. I get it, but like at the same time, he is
oh
standing up for the rights of like workers everywhere and
yeah,
whatnot. But
yeah. And what else? I talked with Kuno and ah there's this scene that I love. It's in between day 1 and 2 where you have a dream, and that's when I realized oh your wife left you, and you talk to yourself whether yourself is hanged in the tree where the body used
yeah,
to be. It's so good. It's
It's a
so
beautiful
I don't
game.
say cool. It must be a metaphor for something, and like
yeah,
you're killing
it
yourself.
definitely is. Like or like
Yeah,
he
yeah,
sees the dead person as him. Like or like
yes,
he might as well be dead, especially because he has no
yeah,
memories. So like
yeah.
yeah,
Your wife.
It's such a literary game without it effortlessly because it's also very entertainingly written. Alam mo
yeah.
yun? Like
Yes,
if it was
it's
shittily
funny.
written, I
It's
wouldn't.
funny,
It's
Yeah,
and
fucking
it's
it's
funny.
genuinely
funny. It's
funny.
so good. I love how in every dialogue choice that you get, it's always like this is I'm a communist, I'm a capitalist, I love disco so fucking much. Like that's like the third one. It's always like that. It's just so random.
Look,
Like he just
there are some things there that I would say. Fucking,
yeah.
and that's why the writing is solid, and this might be my game of the year. I don't know. I really
That,
like
that
it,
was
but
dude. It's my game. It was my game of the year when it first came out, and I
but
only heard of it because they talked about it in the video game awards too.
yes, and but this isn't a marathon game. Yun lang talaga. It's not a
Definitely,
video game. It's not a video game. Let's put it that way.
it's like
It's a
it kind of
novel.
transcends the name.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because if you see it as just a game, like how do I lose in this game? Because it's not really a lose. I guess I'm out. You could die. Then
I
again,
like
you know.
that, no? I like that it seems like there's very little happening in the sense that from day 1 to 2, right? Like I think
It's
if it was like longer than that, you it would suffer from RPG syndrome na parang where the fuck was I? Ganon.
Mm,
Pero right now it's like still very clear in my head. Oh, I have to go do this. Ganun.
yeah, and
I
because there's
just
that
wish I
one
wish the
central
game ran
fixture. Yeah,
better. I wish
that
the
dude. That's
game
just because you're
fucking ran
playing on the
better.
freaking Switch, dude.
me too. But like it's there are some places now. Oh, I could walk here. Like yung mga times na ganun na, this isn't optimized for the consoles. It's a PC game.
It
I
is.
guess
I
like
Maybe
know.
is.
Yeah, I feel like I'm
alam
speaking
mo, you
of
know what?
privilege.
Giselle's fucking right. Kasi doon sa dock worker's office, it took me like 10 minutes to figure out how I'm gonna leave. Oh, ano, tangan, I walk this
You
way,
know, but it's because of
there.
how yeah, because of how the isometric camera. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, fuck this.
Okay, I'm gonna say something. It's not really a spoiler. It's more of a
Oh, go, go.
fun little secret. In that dock workers area, there's a secret character you can meet, and he's so funny. He's the funniest character in the whole game for me, at least. I'm not gonna spoil who or what he is, but there's a secret character because like there's one case, there's one freaking shipment thing. What is it called? Like the crate that you can't open. You can't open
I
that
don't,
crate.
I don't
Did you
know
find that
River.
one?
I don't know River. The boat lady's pretty good. It's pretty good too.
I
The
know.
guild.
I know.
Okay,
It,
dude.
it really is. She really is. Ano, parang
Oh,
wow.
how many did you talk about cryptids with that old lady? Like
Yes,
all day?
I'm trying to
All the
find his wife,
cryptids?
her wife, and the cryptids. Yeah,
Okay,
I need to
good.
go to figure it.
I love that
Yeah.
side story of
You know
just you
what?
being obsessed with cryptids. It's so stupid.
And I'm finding this lady's drunk husband who I
Yeah.
met dun sa harap ng bookstore. Give her a hug. What are you doing? Something like this. It's fun. It's genuinely the best game
Do
ever.
you know? Do you
It's
know
a,
what they're up to? Yung guys na Disco Elysium.
what are
What?
they doing now? I know they're expanding it. They hired like they did a mass hiring of new creative people. All of a sudden, I don't know what they're doing
I
now.
I I hope na magkaroon na ano worker strike sa offices nila.
That'd be so ironic. That's so funny.
Dude, like
Someone
I'm
has
thinking,
themselves sa office.
I'm thinking, Giselle, something fucked up. Like they hard new people. They fucking make this with RPG. Like you can go to a dungeon and also do this. I think that would be the next big thing in RPGs.
Oh, like it's just straight up like a fantasy RPG, but with this level of depth.
Yes.
With that's a
Fuck.
good idea.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's like they made a game for the psychotic people who want to go through every branch ng dialogue, and that's the whole game, right? Parang
They're
I
called
need to know
persona.
what this.
They're called persona
Play.
fans.
That's true. Who am I gonna bond
Uh,
with this time?
Yeah. So that's all for Risa Disco. It's a great game.
That's-
People
Dude,
should play it.
I'm so happy that you guys are liking it because
Yeah.
when I first
Oh,
played it, I didn't know anyone else who played the game, so I had no one to talk to about it. It's such a complex game to recommend in it because there's so much reading, and I get that
I,
that turns off a lot of people.
I just want to say that na parang I haven't progressed in the game because it's like it is like a book, and like you don't wanna. It's not a quick session type of thing. There's a
Yeah.
lot of reading and you want to process, right? Pero
This is
I'm planning on like going sa Los Baños, bringing yung Switch ko, and holding up sa isang
Yeah,
not ratty apartment,
marathon it.
apartment na ano ng partner ko, and like, oh, this is my version of a binge right now.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna sit down and play this whole game. I mean, it's very. Oh, I like it a lot, and I haven't even like gotten to day
dude,
two.
I cannot
Oh,
like
day two na pala.
yeah, I cannot describe like the amount of like emptiness when I finish the game. I didn't want it to end. Like I was like,
yeah,
I now know
I
all
get
these
that.
like terms. Like what is I have all this useless information in my head now. Like this is what like this is how local governments misuse unions so that they can villainize. I don't know. Like I was like I now know all these things and I can't really apply it to my.
Hey, you want to hang out with the catch?
Yeah,
You wanna
if
run for
everyone like
office?
ang catch, it's like, oh, like how many people are gonna get mad at you today for some saying the wrong thing? Man, I miss that.
I've never gotten to go. I've always been meaning, but I never got to go.
Can you imagine si Tao and all of the staff people there having to deal with all of these it really is kind of like Disco Elysium. Like, kasi ang daming tao of
Yeah.
political ideologies and stuff hang out
Yeah.
in like a bar, and like parang how many conversations have you probably heard na parang mga pula, at mga kakaliwa,
You know what? I've heard a lot.
Right? You've been there, man. You
Pero
hung out
it's
there a lot.
it's weird eh. Baka feeling ko akala nila dati na fucking spy ako or something. Or like, alright. Kasi I don't care about politics.
Yeah, so
And
you
then
jump from
openly-
like different conversations.
Yeah, and fuck, I don't know. I start
Tell
through
them-
osmosis. Through osmosis, I got to be friends with them.
I
Tell
love
them you're
that
trying to
idea.
exhaust all your dialogue options. That's
I
why you're
love that
talking to
idea.
all of them.
si Andren is yung kung character siya sa Disco Elysium, siya yung pag kinausap mo natutulog siya sa gilid. Wala siya sasabihin. I don't care about that. Fuck off. I
Give me a
love that.
cigarette.